Welcome to Food and Wine Festival 2023. Today we are eating tons of good things, tons of bad things.
And the pickles.
So follow along as we eat some stuff.
We have made it to Flavors from Fire, and this is the first time we're trying this. They've had it in years past, but this is the swine brine. It looks very interesting. It is a bourbon drink, so it has Jim Beam bourbon, but what makes it interesting, that's all it says that it's in it, but it has this is like a chunk of pork, ham on it.
You have to drink it.
I'll drink it because we paid $11 for it. You get like the smoky, like you can tell that the pork is like smoked, and then you get that like saltiness. It's very interesting. The bourbon is very light. I feel like you have to try this. You need to try it. It's just weird.
Okay. I'll try it. This looks really nasty, I'm not gonna lie. That tastes 0% like what I thought that would taste like. Sour? Sour? Is that the right taste?
Yeah, there is some sour to it.
It's like sour.
But like you can taste the like...
It tastes like lemon juice. That's what it tastes like. I'm gonna try this taco thing instead. This is the chimichurri marinated skirt steak taco with crushed avocado, corn salsa, pickled red onions, queso fresco, and cilantro. This does look delicious. Much better than that drink. Uh-oh. That is good. The drink is not. This is good though. The steak is cooked pretty well. I like that. And this is only $6, so that's not bad at all. Next booth up is the fry basket. And what do they have? French fries, of course. We got one of everything, at least of the fries. The drinks didn't sound super great. New this year is the pickle fries. I've heard that these are delicious. I love pickles. It comes with like a dill dressing on top. It looks like basically they fried pickle spears. Oh, those are bomb. Those are super juicy, but they're not like soggy. They're very crispy. That dressing is super good. Yeah, that's delicious. Next up are the yucca fries. These just sounded like fun. They look good. The seasoning on those is really good. It has like a reminiscent of like Indian spices is kind of what it reminds me of. Those are pretty good. Those are very crispy.
You know anything about me? You know my despise for pickles, and Kayla's making me try these pickle fries with dill sauce. I also hate dill.
No, you have to eat it. You can't spit it out.
No. No. Immediately no.
Are you okay?
Oh, that was... No. Alright, next up we got the fry flight. We've got sea salt and malt vinegar fries. I don't really like vinegar. Barbecue bacon fries, yeah. And sweet potato casserole fries. Yeah, those sound great. I'm gonna start with the malt vinegar ones. That way, if I don't like them, I can wash them down with the other ones. Okay, these are actually really good. Very salty. Literally the perfect amount of salt. You get just a little bit of vinegar. I like those. And then this is the barbecue bacon fries. Oh my word. Oh my word. These are delicious. Stop what you're doing and get these fries. It's like seasoned with like a barbecue seasoning basically. And then we got the sweet potato fries. They're pretty good. I wish there was like more of that, like, I think it's like whipped cream or like a marshmallow. Like you can kind of see that white. The barbecue ones are my favorite. 10 out of 10. The whole flight's really good though. The pickle saga continues with the pickle milkshake. There it is. Nope. It's you get like a wave of flavors. Vanilla and then vinegar and then like the aftertaste is pure dill. I want to drink more because I like the vanilla-iness. It's so bad. And not even just because I hate pickles, it's just bad. I mean, you have to get this, right? Like, you have to get this. I guarantee you all of these trash cans all around here are just full of pickle shake.
Okay, my turn with the pickle shake. I actually do like pickles, so I'm just so intrigued. I've heard nothing good about this. I like that. I actually really like that. It kind of reminds me of like a cucumber, like almost like a cucumber shake, but it's like more dill. But like that's what it reminds me of. I'm surprised. I actually do like it. So maybe this won't go on the trash. I'll drink this. I will drink that. Next is the frozen fusion. It's not so frozen anymore. I think this was like Twinings tea and like pomegranate or something. I don't know. There was a whole bunch of fruity flavors. It sounded very good. Oh yeah, that's really good. That's just basically your fruity slushy. It kind of has a cherry taste to it. I don't know if it's cherry, but it kind of tastes like cherry. Is it weird to say that I like the pickle shake more than this? And truly, you can't come to the Odyssey without getting a beer flight and a cider flight. So I'm going to try the cider flight. Mark will try the beer flight. For cider, we have the Blake's Hard Cider Tropicalata Hard Cider, Bold Rock Peachberry Hard Cider, and the Three Daughters Brewing Raspberry Lemonade Hard Cider. They all sounded really good. I'm going to start with the Tropicalata. The hardest part is getting these cups out of these dang cardboard. Tropicalata. I broke my cup. There's a crack in the side already. That's very good. We'll have to probably drink that fast because I cracked the cup. That one's super light.
Chug it. You gotta chug it.
Oh no!
Chug.
Okay, we're good. Now I have stuff all over me. That was really good. Okay, now we'll try the peach one. I will try not to break my other 2 cups. I can kind of taste the peachiness, but this one's not super flavorful. It's kind of bland compared to the other one. Maybe that's because I just chugged that last one. It's okay. That one's not. There's just not a lot of flavor to it. This is the Three Daughters Raspberry Lemonade. I don't like that. The raspberry gives it a little bit of a medicinal taste. I don't love that one. I might give that one to Mark Allen. But the Tropicalata one was fantastic. Sad I had to chug it, but it was really good.
What I love about the beer flights is that most of them are local beers. So all 3 of these in this flight are all from Florida. One's from Sarasota, one's from Lakeland, just right down the road, and one is from St. Petersburg. So I'm going to start off with the Sun King Brewing. Oh, I don't even know. Cape Purinha. It sounds like we're playing Madcap. Lager. Let me not drink it like that. Pretty good. Very light, refreshing, not a lot of flavor. Then we have the Brew Hub French Connection IPA. I think this one will be really good. Oh, that's delicious. A little bit of hoppiness, but you get like some citrusiness with it. Usually I'm not a huge IPA drinker because I usually like they're just so like filling and just like pack a punch with the flavor and the hoppiness. But this is surprisingly really light and refreshing. I really like that. There's a lot of flavor in it too. And what I think will be the clear winner in this flight, this is from St. Petersburg. This is the Three Daughters, which Three Daughters is really famous in the Epcot festivals when it comes to beers and ciders. They usually are featured in some sort of flight. This is the Three Daughters Brewing Old Fashioned Porter. Two of my favorite things. I love porters and I love old fashions. This might sound weird, but this tastes like if you've ever had a smoked old fashioned, like there's almost like a smokiness to it. I'm shocked that my favorite was the IPA. I'm not a huge IPA drinker. I don't super get old fashioned out of this. You get like a little bit of the chocolatiness from the porter-ish. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not crazy about this. This is one, if I were to recommend any of these, the IPA. It's a clear winner. I would definitely get a full one of these, maybe even later.
The wind has come in and it feels so nice out right now. Like it's just a nice cool breeze. I'm obsessed. We are trying some food from Australia. We've got the grilled sweet and spicy bushberry shrimp. I'm a shrimp fan, so I'm excited about this one. Mark Allen thinks it looks gross though, so. That's a lot sweeter than I expected that to be, but it still has some kick. I like that a lot. Let's try one of these snackies. This is really good. It's not like some stellar dish that I would come out of my way for, but it's pretty solid. The flavors are very good. They're strong, sweet, spicy. It's really great. I like that one.
And we also got the Lamington that is yellow cake with raspberry filling with chocolate and coconut. It feels pretty hefty on the plate. I'm gonna like weirdly take a bite from the middle so I can get that raspberry. The raspberry is only like in the middle. Oh. That's really good. The coconut kind of gives it like a nice light flavor. The raspberry is not super potent. So even if you don't like raspberry, I would still say try it. It's not because it's not super potent, but it goes obviously really, really well with the chocolate. The cake is nice and moist. That's really good.
You sure you don't want to try a shrimp?
I'm positive. Pickle Watch 2023 update. We found more. In this case, of relish. We stopped at Refreshment Port and we got the braised beef poutine that is French fries with braised beef, boursin, garlic, and fine herb cheese sauce, cheese curds, crumbled boursin, garlic, and fine herbs, and gherkin relish. Everything else sounds so good. I think there's even mushrooms on this. I got some. This would be really good if it wasn't for that relish. The other flavors are so strong that you don't really taste the relish that much. Everything like that cheese sauce, oh, there's cheese curds on it too because it's poutine. This is so good. Honestly, I bet because they made it fresh, I bet if you are someone that is like me and just absolutely hates pickles, you could probably omit the relish, and I bet they could probably do it. This is really good. I'm just gonna keep eating this.
Don't eat it all. I just tried that. Pretty sure that made best of the fest for me so far. That is fantastic. That boursin cheese on top is so good. Definitely get this for sure. For sure, try this. It's delicious. We went back to Refreshment Port because we forgot to get drinks. This is the hard seltzer. I think it was like an orange pineapple whip seltzer or something like that. And then this is a peach sparkling wine. Oh my Lanta, this wine is so good. It's very light, very sweet. And the sparkly is very nice. This is also really good. I like this better. This has like it's very orangey. It has a very orangey taste. I did not realize that they were going to give you this ginormous cup. This is like so much. But they're pretty good.
We made it to Canada and we got the famous filet. Somehow, we've never had this from Food and Wine. I don't know why. I've heard like really great things about this and really bad things about this. It's definitely like borderline well done for a filet. I like more medium rare. I mean, it does still seem really tender, so they didn't like grill the hell out of it, but the flavor's really good. It's just overcooked. If it was more medium rare, I think it would be really good. I wonder, just because they're cooking it in bulk for so many people, they're just playing it safe. I would give it like a 6.5. If it was medium rare, I would probably bump it up to like an 8. Yeah. I don't know. It's good. It's not great.
And classic cheddar cheese bacon soup.
Wait, you didn't cheers.
Oh, cheers with cheese. Bing. Amazing, as always.
Oh my god.
This one always makes best of the first. It's just really simple, and it's really good.
There's such a good flavor in this soup. Like you get the cheese flavor, you get the bacon. 10 out of 10.
Yummy.
We're gonna talk really fast because we're right by Canada and they're about to start performing, so it's gonna be really loud. We made it to Ireland. We got the warm chocolate pudding with Irish cream custard. For beverages, we got all three. We got the Irish cream ale, the mead honey wine, and the Guinness Bailey's coffee shake, which I've had before and I loved. We were gonna start out with the ale. It looks so smooth. Doesn't have a lot of flavor. It is very smooth. It just, not a lot of flavor. This thing though, we had this, I think it's 2019 is when we had this. You can definitely taste the Guinness. So if you don't like that, I don't think you would like this. You can taste the Bailey's. That kind of like, it goes really well with the Guinness, but I like it. The chocolate pudding, you can just tell how like ooey gooey this is. It's so good. So it's like if you've watched like Great British Baking Show, it's that type of pudding where it's like borderline like bread pudding, but not as like soggy.
And I'm gonna super fast try this honey wine because I can literally see them about to play. It's about to get real loud in here. Oh, that's gross. Ew. That's so bad. It's like honey medicine. That's what this tastes like. Oh God, Mark, try this. That's so bad.
Now I'm very cautiously optimistic because I like mead and I like honey and I like wine. No, I like this. Oh, there it is. At first you do get like the sweetness of the honey, and then the aftertaste is like you really taste the alcohol, and it tastes very medicinal. Yeah, don't get this.
Okay, I'm gonna try this. See if I like it any better this year. No, it's so bad. I don't like it. Oh, see, I told you, it's getting loud. Oh, that's so bad. Okay.
All right, we've made it to France. We got pretty much all the food items. We didn't get any of the drinks this time. We are starting off with the beignet. It's pretty good, pretty greasy. If I remember right, I think this is stuffed. Let me see if I can get into the middle.
It's 3 cheese.
Very cheesy, very creamy. The beignet is cooked really nice. Little dry, but the cheese obviously helps that. It's just hard to eat when it's 1,000,000 degrees out.
We got spoiled the past 2 days with the beautiful weather. It is literally, everything is just like dripping with sweat right now. We got the croissant escargot. Marcallon already took a bite. Got our little snailies in there. Oh, but it's so good. It's a little salty, very savory. Has kind of like a cheesiness, garlicky taste to it, and very buttery. That is delicious. Even if you don't think you like escargot, it doesn't like taste like snails or anything. It just tastes like a filled croissant. And for dessert, we have the creme brulee. Ooh, that was a nice little crunchy crunch. Oh, there's fruit in there. I was like, what is that weird flavor? That's good. I don't like whatever the fruity thing at the bottom is, but overall it is really good. Brazil is our next country. We got both food items. We got the fiora. I think that's how you say it. It looks so freaking good. It's got black beans, pork belly, rice. Oh my gosh, this looks incredible. Also, it's getting ready to rain. Now it's raining. That's pretty good. It's very salty. I wish the pork belly was a teensy bit more tender, but the flavor is really, really, really good. On the cheese stroll, we have the Brazilian cheese bread. These are some dense, hefty little guys. They look so delicious though. It's just like super spongy cheese on the inside. They're not crazy like flavorful, but the texture is really fun.
From Belgium, we got the braised beef with Gouda mashed potatoes. It's not bad. It's just meh. Honestly, if you've had like a crock pot stew, that's kind of what it tastes like. The meat is not tender at all. There's not a lot of flavor in the mashed potatoes. It's not bad, it's just meh. I wanted it to be better. We did also decide to get the chilled Belgium coffee. Oh, that's pretty good. I think it's expensive for what it is. This is the non-alcoholic. You can also get this with like a salted caramel liqueur. It's pretty good. I mean, if you're gonna get iced coffee, just go to Joffrey's. It's probably cheaper too.
We are at one of my usually favorite booths, no matter what the festival is. That's the Japan booth. We got one of everything. It's all new. We're starting with the sake passion cocktail. Kind of looks like a mimosa. Very sweet and fruity. That is fantastic, especially when it's so hot. I don't know if you can tell, every pore of me is just like dripping right now. That's really good. If you like a sweet cocktail, that's a good one. The other sake that we got is Moon on the Water sake. It comes in the cutest little tiny plastic cup that's like gold on the inside. It's so fancy. Nope. Oh, that is not the kind of sake that I like. That is very strong. If you like sake, like if you're a sake drinker, it's probably a good one. That was too much medicinal, like, whew, nope, not for me, not for me. Okay, let's try one of the food items. We got the fire take roll, or taiko roll. It has spicy tuna, cucumber, pickled radish, and spicy sauce. Pretty good. Very basic as far as sushi comes, but it's really good flavors, and it tastes pretty fresh. And then last thing I'm going to try is the beef wagyu. Comes in a really pretty presentation. That is one thing I do love about this booth, is they always do a really good job with presentation. This beef is very interesting because it's like round That flavor is really good. It's not too sweet. Kind of has more of like a soy sauce flavor. Yeah, I like that dish. That surprisingly is really good. I wasn't sure when I saw that it was round, but that's pretty tasty. I like that. Let's see what Mark Allen thinks of the rest.
We also couldn't come to Japan without getting the teriyaki chicken bun. It is a steamed bun filled with chicken, vegetables, and teriyaki sauce. I love bao buns, and usually the Japan booth, like for most festivals, they have some sort of like steamed bun. They're always so good. It's so good. Sometimes with like bao buns, they can be like really soggy. This is not. It's steamed perfectly. It's cooked through. A lot of great flavors on the inside. You got some sweetness from like the teriyaki sauce, and even like the vegetables give it a really, really nice flavor. We also got the Brew Hub Beer Moma Amber Ale. This is from Lakeland. Why this is on the menu at Japan, I have no idea, but it is. So, domo arigato. Oh, that's really good. For an ale, it's very light and refreshing. You get some nice, like, fruity notes. This was much better than the, I think it was the ale that I had over in Ireland. Much, much better.
For our last booth of the day is one I've been really excited. Pretty much everything is new, if I'm not mistaken. This is Mexico, which they're usually pretty good. First up, we've got the Taco de Costilla. It's a braised beef short rib on a tortilla with salsa, avocado, and onions. And it all looks very messy. That is really good. That is super juicy. And it's a little spicy. It has some kick. Very messy. I like that. That beef is super tender. Whatever is on top of that definitely has some spice to it. And for drinks, I got the Trouble in Paradise margarita. It has illegal mezcal, combier, watermelon liqueur, rosé wine, lime juice, and agave with a chili lime powder rim. It sounds so good. Yeah, that is good. It's very light and refreshing. It's not super sweet, but that chili lime on the top gives it a nice little kick. That is very refreshing.
Next up, we have the Tostadas de Carnitas. It's braised pork on a fried corn tortilla with black beans, avocado mousse, queso fresco, and chives. It's pretty good. It's a nice portion. It's kind of bland. Let me see if I can get some of that, like avocado. Is it in my nose?
No, I think that's sweat.
Yeah, I wish there was more avocado, that like avocado mousse stuff, because that's got a nice spice, like a nice heat to it, and it really helps add to the flavor. But I wish the beef had a little bit more flavor to it. It's okay, not great. I'm gonna compare this to the taco just to, oh my god, this is like,
It's very messy.
it's a soggy mess. The taco is a lot better. That's got some nice spice to it. I really like that. For dessert, we also got the Pastel Imposible. Layers of traditional Mexican flan and tres leches with guava and cajita. Oh, this is gonna be muy delicioso.
Muy.
Muy.
There you go.
Muy.
Not muy, it's muy.
Muy.
Yes.
Muy.
Like a cow, muy.
Muy.
Thank you. No, but I'll
Duolingo coming in clutch. I'm curious if you're gonna like this, Caleb, because it does have that like flan in the bottom. So if you've had flan, it is kind of like a wiggle wiggle jiggle jiggle.
Ugh, that looks gross.
I love flan, but it is kind of it's an acquired texture. I think this like red stuff on it is the guava. Really, really nice. And we also got the Flyaway Margarita. That is a bunch of stuff I don't know how to pronounce. Pineapple ginger juice, chile ancho verde liqueur, and a bunch of other tequila with the dried chili salt rim. I don't love that. Dang, come on Mexico, do better. I don't get any of the flavors that it Like, I don't get the pineapple ginger juice. I surprisingly, like, the tequila's there, but all I taste is that chili salt rim. That's all I taste. And then you get, like, that little, like, back of the throat burn from the tequila.
Let me try. Let me see what I think. I can taste the flavors. They're very subtle. This is definitely more tequila forward, but you do get a little subtle aftertaste of that ginger specifically. It's not as good as the other one, but if you want a strong one, I think this one's probably stronger. Are you filming? This looks so gross. Oh, this looks awful. No. That took all of my willpower to not spit that out. That was really bad. That texture is awful. The tres leches cake on top is really good, and the flavor overall is really good, but no, it's way gelatinous. And no, absolutely not. No.
That is a wrap.
I'm so full.
And very sweaty. It is a scorcher today. I don't know how we looked out in the last 2 days with such nice weather.
Today was not the case. So, pace yourself. It's a lot. And honestly, with this festival, it has the most booths out of any of the food festivals.
Right.
There's 28 booths. That's a lot. We didn't even get them all today. So, make sure you stay tuned because we will have a part 2 where we try any of the other booths that we did not try today.
And make sure you go back and watch our old Epcot Food and Wine videos. They're a hoot and kind of a trip down memory lane. So we'll be sure to link those at the end card and in the description box below so you don't miss those.
Well, we hope you guys enjoyed following along. That is it for us today. Now go create your ever after.
Let's go home and take a shower.
I need a shower.
It's very hot, very smelly.
I'm very sweaty.